A group of blind and low vision individuals walk through an industrial park with two sighted individuals in black t-shirts. Four individuals are using white canes. A white female with short curly salt and pepper hair wearing a black v-neck t-shirt.
Somebody said to me, "Hey, do you want to do a firearms class?" I'm like, hell yeah. And I found trouble defense pretty quickly when I was looking around at local opportunities for firearms classes. The one thing that I was concerned about and that others were concerned about was what kind of reaction were we going to get as blind and low vision people who wanted to do firearms instruction. And I was reading about them online. I'm like, this sounds awesome. They have a women's group specifically, and they talked about self-defense in addition to handguns, veteran owned, and I'm like, awesome. So I wrote to services at Trouble Defense. And almost immediately I received a response that was completely open, completely welcoming, and let's talk. We had a concealed carry permit class, firearms instruction and safety, where we were introduced to the safety rules of firearms, where we were shown, a dummy gun, fake gun, what things felt like. There were some of us who had experience with firearms before. Some of us had never picked one up. And then after that, we had time in an indoor shooting range where we actually were able to shoot a 22 and a 9mm. And some of us have every intention of going back.
They were really committed from the beginning, and it has been fantastic. And I have to say that since the class, I have gone back. I have purchased a gold package, which is 8 lessons that is very individualized. And I've worked with Sheena and I've worked with Lacey. And, if I work with Haley again, that would be awesome. So I've gotten to work with all 3 of them, and all 3 of them are, they know what they're doing. They're confident, they're comfortable working with me, and that means everything. That they're not hesitating. They're not being, am I uncertain about this? There's none of that. So I'm really excited about it, and I intend to continue. And I think that, this has been it has to be one of the more enjoyable and fulfilling new things that I am doing as a middle-aged woman. It's definitely a good experience, not just because of what it is on the surface. It has turned out to be one of the more welcoming places for me as a blind woman that I've ever experienced. And there are lots of much safer things that I've wanted to do that people have been like, I don't know how to do this for you. I don't know how we make this more accessible. So the fact that they're willing to learn along with us and embrace this challenge with us has been absolutely empowering. And from all accounts, it's been the same for them too. So I think it's been great.
Christine, wearing protective glasses and noise-canceling earphones, stands in front of her practice target. 3 shots to the bullseye.